Hey Lexington SC, my name's Connor Watkins, the multimedia strategist here at the Greater Lexington Chamber and Visitor Center, and we got invited to the Wing It by Wyndham of Lexington's bar here. So Leanna, thank you for inviting us here. I really appreciate it.
It's our favorite place to be. Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
Hi, Facebook.
Of course. Since we are here, why don't you tell everybody about, number one, where you're located and what's all around here and why people should stay here.
Yeah, so we are the Lexington Wingate by Wyndham. We're located right off of 378 and I-20, right here in Lexington, right on the edge of West Columbia. We are a quick trip to downtown Columbia, to Lexington, to Irmo, and we're right here located right off of I-20. So we are rated #1 on TripAdvisor, so that's why you should stay with us. That's a hard thing to do, so we kind of hang our hat on that, and a lot of people don't know that we have a bar, so that's why we are here, and we'd love to have you here and your family here, be it for a business meeting or a family vacation, or if you're just stopping through.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the things that we wanted to do was get to know our Empowered Young Professionals. It's the new Young Professional program that's under the Greater Lexington Chamber and Visitor Center, and so that's one reason why we are here. So, Leanna, why don't you tell everybody about what you do here at the Wingate?
So I'm the Director of Sales here at the Wingate. I handle any large groups that are looking for rooms, as well as groups that may need meeting space. We have 2,000 square feet of meeting space here. So we have a lot of local people here in Lexington and in Columbia and the surrounding areas that come here for their meetings, and then out-of-town guests. Obviously, we have accommodations for them as well.
Okay, great. Well, when you are not here, what are you doing?
Lots of stuff. So a little bit of this and a little bit of that. It's my favorite thing to do, to be involved in the community. I am a Lexington Chamber ambassador, so I enjoy getting out in the community and meeting other partners and working lots of events and doing business after hours and the breakfast. I also enjoy the Empowered meetings. Those are a lot of fun. It's a great group of people. And then when I'm not doing all of that, I am being a mommy to a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old.
Okay.
Which is a full-time job in itself.
Okay, great. Now, I met your husband at our ambassador holiday party.
Yeah.
And why don't you tell
Hi,
everybody?
Jonathan.
Yeah, hey, Jonathan. And Jonathan does what here in Lexington?
So Jonathan is the state manager for E&J Gallo, which is a California-based winery. He's the state manager for their spirits division. So a lot of people may not know that Gallo also has a lot of spirits here. You'll see New Amsterdam on our bar. That is one of Jonathan's brands. And so he kind of helps oversee how their spirits division is going in the entire state of South Carolina.
Okay, great.
He too enjoys going to Empowered meetings and all the ambassador things. We worked Beer Fest, which was a lot of fun and a really great event.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What, let me see. Oh, what was I going to even ask you, Leanna? Jeez. Oh, obviously you and Jonathan are really active here, both at your jobs and both in the community and with the chamber. How long have you guys lived here, and why did you decide to move to Lexington?
So surprisingly, we've only been here 8 months.
Okay.
Which doesn't seem like it because we've made so many friends here and we've gotten so involved here, so it feels like we've been here forever. 8 months ago, we were in Charlotte, and Jonathan got the call from his company that they were going to move him here to oversee the state of South Carolina. And when we told people we were moving here, the first thing everybody said was, you got to live in Lexington. So we'd never been to Lexington, and so we took a day trip and fell in love with the community, and everybody was really nice, and it's the #1 school district. I mean, you can't compete with that. So and finding a house here proved that everybody wants to be in Lexington. So luckily we did, and gosh, just 3 weeks after that we moved.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's been a great area. It's been a great move for our family, and I mean, you really just cannot beat the Southern hospitality here.
Yeah, and that's why we love Lexington. First off, it's not, happiness is not based on a what, it's based on a who. That's
right.
What Andy Stanley said, who was one of the speakers for LeaderCast, which was an event we did a long time ago. But why don't let's go into a lightning round. So I'm going to ask you like a couple quick questions, just fun and allows people to get to know you a little bit, see where your brand loyalties lie. So, are you a coffee or tea kind of person?
Coffee,
Okay.
100% every morning.
What about Krispy Kreme or Dunkin' Donuts?
Ooh. Nothing beats the hot now sign. Come on.
Are you a football fan?
Yes.
Okay. NFL team.
Panthers, Carolina Panthers.
Okay, and college.
Go Gators. Sorry, guys.
Yikes. Okay. You just lost a lot of
Born
followers.
and raised, I know.
Okay.
Come back.
Let's see. Favorite drink since we're at a bar.
Ooh.
Or favorite wine, whatever you want.
Favorite wine is probably a Super Tuscan.
Okay, and that is a
Italian wine.
Okay.
I've become a bit of a wine snob thanks to my husband. Although I let him do most of the picking out. If I'm going with a cocktail, I'm probably going to do a dirty martini with New Amsterdam vodka.
Okay.
It's delicious. And blue cheese stuffed olives. That's key.
Great. Key. Favorite food or restaurant?
Oh. Really, any Mexican food is the way to my heart. Any Mexican food, I'm in.
Okay. What was your first live concert that you went to?
Goo Goo Dolls.
Goo
I was in
okay.
8th grade.
Okay. And obviously your music tastes have changed. So what song do you go to on your phone or whatever you're doing when you're
So
driving?
I'm a Pandora girl,
Okay.
and I'm a bit of a Billy Joel Pandora radio station.
Okay.
Roll to Me Radio is also a fave. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. It's a
Okay.
little old school. But best concert I probably ever saw was Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Okay. Most recent place you traveled to?
Napa Valley, California. Big travel. Although we leave Tuesday for the Dominican, so that'll probably top the charts too.
Yeah. One place you wish you could go back to?
Oh, Napa Valley, because I was pregnant when I went. Love to go back there, not pregnant.
Yeah. Let's see. Favorite movie?
Dirty Dancing. That's an easy one.
Okay. Give me something else about something that maybe not everybody would know about yourself.
I was a ballerina for 15 years.
Oh.
I danced with a dance company back in my hometown. Did the Nutcracker and all that fun stuff, and not a lot of people know that about me.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. And let's see what else. Is there a favorite kind of like date night spot that you and Andrew like to go to?
Well, we recently just went to Gervais and
Jonathan.
Vine.
Oh my gosh, I just had a moment.
Yeah.
Wow.
Don't tell Andrew. We recently just went to Gervais and Vine, and that was a really cool spot. We loved that. We love to, go anywhere that just has great food, great atmosphere. Here in Lexington, we love Papa Gio's.
Yeah.
We are locals there. We are favorites there. We walk in and Angelo takes my son and walks him around, and so they're like family to us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Do you have a guilty pleasure as far as like maybe like a TV show?
Oh, anything reality TV is so bad. Bravo.
Okay. Yeah.
It runs it all day, every day. It makes
Okay.
it really easy.
All right.
The Bachelor just started again, so of course I'm all in on that.
Yeah. And then, so you are watching, one of your favorite reality TV shows. What's your go-to snack?
Oh, probably. I'm not one for snacking, but probably popcorn.
Popcorn.
Yeah. And it's one of those things that once you pop popcorn, you have to share it with everybody.
Yeah. Have you ever watched Scandal before on ABC?
No.
She's a popcorn and wine.
Oh.
So I feel like there's a reflection.
I love her already. We should be friends.
Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about Empowered.
Yeah.
It's something new that the Chamber started. Our young professional program. Why don't you tell everybody about how you kind of got involved with Empowered and what your first meeting experience was like?
Yeah, so, I was relatively new to the area, and one of the first things I did was get involved with the Chamber. We've moved a bit with Jonathan's job, and so when I immediately went to the Chamber and got involved and was able to become an ambassador, and there are some fellow ambassadors that are also on Empowered, and a few of them even sit on the board.
Right.
So they invited me, which was really great, because any experience where I can get out and meet people, not only is going to benefit the Wingate, but it's also, that's what I do. That's what I love. That's what we do everywhere we move. So I went to the meeting, and everybody was it was great to be around, you know, people who you have things in common with and who are also working professionals trying to achieve the same things that you're doing, and really have been able to make some great friendships, some great, you know, working relationships, and it's been awesome, and it's fun too. It's a fun group of people. We always meet at a fun local spot. There's great speakers, so it's a good time.
Okay. And obviously you kind of already covered this, but why would you say someone who's watching right now or later should join Empower too?
Because why not?
Yeah.
I mean, you have nothing to lose from it. If anything, you'll come out of it with a friendship or you know, a connection for your job. Somebody, you know, a good lead for somebody is known by somebody else anywhere you go.
Yeah.
So, you know, for example, a good lead for me is anybody who needs overnight accommodations or meeting space. Well, you may have family that travels into town, so you know somebody that's a good lead for me.
Right.
You know, if somebody else, whatever they're selling, chances are I probably know somebody who has a need for that. So until you get out and meet those people, you know, really networking, and especially here in Lexington, it's not necessarily what you know, it's who you know.
Right.
And so for me, you know, the bigger you can build your network, the more successful and marketable you're going to be.
Absolutely. By the way, just as we wrap up, both Empowered and Wing It by Wyndham of Lexington's Facebook pages are in the caption on this video. So if you want to either learn more information about Empowered, they meet on the last Tuesday of every month. And so on their Facebook page, that's where they post all of their meetings, the locations, and any information about the speakers. So be sure to click that and like them, and maybe even subscribe to their events calendar so that you can get notifications every time they post information about an event. And Leanna, why don't you tell people where they can either contact you or contact the hotel if they're interested in staying here?
Yeah, so we're tagged in the post too. Feel free to give us a thumbs up and like us. Also, you know, I'm at the hotel, so if you just call the hotel and ask for the sales office, you'll get to me. You know, I'm always out and about, so anytime there's a chamber event or a ribbon cutting or an after hours or an Empowered event, look for me there. Love to get to know all of you.
Yeah, and another way we like to recognize our chamber members is also through our Chambers Awards Night, which is our annual event that recognizes individuals who are nominated for awards, as well as those select awards that are given out by our committee. And that is February 23rd at the River Center at Saluda Shoals. If you want to nominate someone like Leanna, let's say, for Young Professional of the Year, or Wing It by Wyndham for the large business or small business of the year, you can do that by going to lexingtonsc.org and downloading the nomination form. You'll see it right on our homepage, and submitting that to our VP, Sandra Geddes, and she'll be collecting those to give to our selection committee to make those decisions. And all those nominations are due January 20th. We give our award winners pretty big prizes in terms of recognition. We have a billboard with our media sponsor, Grace Outdoor, for the event, as well as an ad in Lexington Life that we'll be doing, along with some other things on our website and press releases, etc., etc. So award winners really do get a lot of recognition beyond just the actual award. So be sure to give somebody, either a friend or a colleague, the recognition that they deserve by nominating them for a chamber award. All right, Leanna, well, thank you very much.
Thank
Do you
you.
want to just walk us out real quick?
I'd love
Okay.
to. Come on this way. Hopefully you all have your jackets because it's cold outside.
Yeah, it is. All right, Leanna, well, thank you for, meeting us here. Thank you for inviting us to the bar, and we'll see you again soon.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.